Spaniards are worldwide known for bullfighting, but also for their passion for hunting wild boar.
This is by far the hardest wild boar hunt I have done.
And if you love pigs,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20.
there is nothing like Muslim countries, where by religion they would not even touch them.
Marijuana.
Taking advantage of a couple of extra days we had in the country, we ventured ourselves to try and hunt some boars. But what happened was never on our plans.
The biggest wild boar I'm gonna kill in my life.
It's like Jumanji.
No English.
I do know English.
But just it's Russian.
Russian. Abi bazı boşan megremiş. Oynar adam kesin şu var nigga.
Morning, so we have changed areas. We have come to lower elevation, lower country in search of wild boar. Tajikistan is a wild boar hunting paradise, so hopefully we get to see one of those big tuskers. We're gonna be hunting for a couple of days and really looking forward. Not sure what to expect, but let's go. What caliber is this?
Yes.
Hostia, es un buen calibre esto. The strategy here is early morning. It's do a lot of glassing, try to see where the wild boars bed down, and when they are bedded down in an area, then you put the plan and you push them or whatever. So we have spent the morning doing a lot of glassing. It seems that maybe a group went inside all the way in the next mountain range, so we may go after them, and we're gonna keep glassing a little bit to try to see them. We have also been checking the tracks and trying to figure out basically where they bed down. A couple of the guys have seen a mob of wild boars bed down in a little forest, and they don't know when they're gonna stand up, so we have decided to make a little drive, and we're gonna get set up, and a couple of guys are gonna go in quiet to see if they come out. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but let's give it a chance. I'm excited. Set up here. They're gonna do a little drive, and hopefully the wild boars will come over there. Almost everything is 150, 200, 250, so it's gonna be more a matter of communication to make sure we're shooting the right one.
macho es. Sí. Sí. Vale.
Ventaja parada del tiro,
Le has dado, Le has dado. Con la ruina.
It worked out perfect. A bunch of wild boar appeared pretty far, but Roberto and I were like, there is a little thick ravine, that's where they're gonna come from. And exactly, sure enough, Roberto is like, there is a wild boar right, I don't know, like 50 meters from us in the thickest spot. He just started walking uphill, super relaxed. So I took my time and I said, like, whenever he stops, I'll shoot it. And I shot it like at 150 or so. Perfect shot, only ran 50 meters. And at the beginning I thought that maybe it was a sow, but as soon as he started going up, I could see the mouth, so like the tusk, like of a boar. Not sure how big it is, but I'm super stoked. The first wild boar in a while and first wild boar in Tajikistan. How cool was that? Can't believe it works like that. Thanks, Roberto. Wow, qué bien. Es pasiva, Vaya tanque. What a gorgeous, beautiful animal. There is something special about wild boar hunting. Some people treat them as pests, but we have grown up hunting these animals and we have a huge respect. And it's one of the animals that get your heart pumping every time you see one. And this is a beautiful boar. It's not super old. I think it's a 5-year-old, something like that, around that age. Very nice boar, and yeah, can't believe it worked out so well. Qué bestia, ¿eh? One, two. Despite you see many people here, we only drag it between 2 people because these guys will not even touch a wild boar. Like the guy that helped me, he had to put gloves on to touch it, so they will not even touch it or get even close to it. How crazy is the different cultures and different religions. Massive, massive animals, and I'm super impressed with this little cartridge, the 6.5 PRC, and how it's dropping these animals. It only ran like 20 or 30 meters, so. This is true hunting, so the plan is to go across that big canyon, climb up there, that we saw a mob of wild boars come up, and hunt all that land, so it's gonna be a hell of a long day. you say this is good eating? What is this?
No. It's it's a test, yep.
Is?
It is tobacco.
Marijuana.
Maria.
Maria, no.
No sabe, no sabe.
Eh?
No, its name.
I take Ancaban.
After is you,
No.
you are good.
You have here?
Yeah, under the
No.
under the
The reason Tajikistan is a wild boar paradise is because it's a Muslim country, so the Muslims will not eat anything that has tusks, so that includes predators, that includes wild boars, so they don't even touch them. So they don't hunt them, they don't touch them, but still there is a lot of cattle, a lot of farming. The wild boar population is very high and they need to keep those population numbers low, so it's the perfect combination for any wild boar fanatic. And that's the reason we're here, trying to look for a big one, or a medium, or a small. We are not picky at this point.
Only this, the forest too much. Only staying there, yes, rewind. On the top of the hill.
What's the name? There. Oh. We are setting up. They have seen some wild boars bent down in one of the thickets, and they're gonna push them towards us. We have here an opening 100 meters, and another opening is 150. The hardest part in these groups is to identify the right one to take. Typically the big boars are either alone or they are on the back side of the group, and the leading sows are on the front. So
El de arriba del todo. El de arriba, Pedro, grande es el de arriba, el último. No sé cuál es. Vale, de atrás le tengo. Vale, calma, que se ven arriba. Sí, tírale si quieres, le tengo. Está parado. cuerpo grande le tengo. Yo tiraría el de abajo. Es el separado. Vale. Vale. No sé.
I'm stressed out, guys. It has been a complete chaos. I'm a spot and stock guy, so these situations over... I don't know how to explain them, but in my mind was like, we saw that group coming and there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, and I was trying to pick a big one and there were more, I could see them from my left side, more coming out, and this is the big one, telling Roberto, the bottom one, but that one is bigger, we go up and down, and this and that. And it's like with the partridges, when they come out and you don't focus on one, you start looking to all, and then when you figure out which one you want to shoot, it's too late. So we changed position, we rushed here, and I got an opportunity over there. They are just checking, but I think I missed. I don't know, everything was a bit too fast, so better luck next time. But it has been the biggest adrenaline rush I have got in a while. This is freaking wild. So you went above?
What did you do?
I mean, my stomach right now, guys. I have so much adrenaline, so much stress.
If I will have to describe this, it's like Jumanji. Has been like Jumanji. Animals coming. And I haven't decided to shoot any. There were too many.
A combination between lack of experience filming driven hunts and the ambition of harvesting the biggest tusker of the group led us to wasting the best opportunity to shoot a giant wild boar I had ever had in my life. So many things I could have done better, but in hunting, opportunities only happen once.
Está malísimo.
I tell you.
This is by far the hardest wild boar hunt I have done. The elevation gain today again, fifth day in a row, another 1,000 positive meters to hunt a wild boar. And now it's starting to snow. This country is relentless, there is only uphill. We're getting ready to get out I was expecting that in early morning we will be maybe seeing some wild boars, but they say there is so many chakra hunters that the wild boars will bed down pretty quick. So we're gonna try to look for the bedding areas, try to set out an ambush and maybe push them towards us. So yeah, feeling lucky today.
It is our last morning in Tajikistan, and with just a few hours before we had to run to catch our plane, our opportunities were limited as we couldn't go as far as we wanted to.
We have just spotted a very big mob of wild boars. There's around, like, I don't know, like 40. So we're gonna wait for them to bed down. There's a little bit of a forest in there, and then if they bed down and they don't come out, we'll put a plan and play on them. So many. All types of sizes and sex. Nice bedding spot.
Without any wild boar sighting close by, we enjoy the view with our last brunch in the mountains before heading back to the car. I cannot stop thinking about the incredible opportunity we had yesterday and how we didn't take advantage of it. The hunt was quickly coming to an end, but the game isn't over until the king falls.
Heading back to the track. It's time to say goodbye to these mountains. It has been a pretty amazing 6 days here. Only the last couple of days we have been, or day and a half, we have been able to hunt wild boar, but right now we have to rush it towards the airport. A lot of things to learn. It has been with... Corre, corre, corre.
Tengo toda la fila. En el medio hay uno grande, Pedro. Le has dado. Le has dado. Está abajo, Pedro. Está abajo. Eres el puto.
Se ha ido Robert. ¡Me caído! ¡Vamos! Ven aquí, ven aquí. We're running towards the... I think I even did the outro of the film. It's like, okay, the film is over. Long shot, very bad position, but I got my tripod set up. The shot felt great, did the corrections, and yeah, picked the biggest one, I think, one of the biggest one. I don't know, I didn't have much time, and he dropped on the spot. Second shot, hit him again, and we have a last minute boar down. That's how it goes sometimes. And the stock has been amazing. What a day.
Yeah.
We need to fly. We're gonna miss the flight. Let's go.
Okay.
¡Vaya oso! ¡Vaya oso, chaval! Хорошо, eh?
Хорошо. Очень хорошо.
That's the WildBoar of my life, right here. ¿No estás viendo esto? ¿Pero qué es esto? ¿Que no estás viendo esto, Fonta? ¿Qué es esto? Por Dios. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto, tío? Gracias. Está bonito, ¿eh? I'm speechless. Like, I have hunted these animals all my life. Last minute, we even did the outro of the video, and I just killed the biggest wild boar I'm gonna kill in my life. I'm not gonna kill any bigger. It's just body size. I mean, they told us to come up because they couldn't even lift it up. But check this out. A ver, mira esto. Y aquí navaja. Qué amoladera, super old boar. It's just unreal. This is the wild boar of my life, right here. Thank you, es pasiva, Es pasiva. Yo no he visto un jabalí más grande en mi vida. Y no lo voy a ver nunca más. ¿Qué te parece, Fontanera? Esto es acojonante. I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the biggest wild boar I'm going to shoot in my life. And honestly, I was not expecting to shoot something that big in a life. This is an ancient boar, and body-wise is huge. I don't know how heavy. How heavy do you think it is? 120 kilos, 140? Thank you, everyone. Butardol, smoking ball, butardol, pikilin, dikelando de sorda de jabalirurón, butardol, smoking. And now, this is the end of the story. Now, yes, well, maybe we see something else, but we don't have time. We need to rush into the airport. Till next time, please subscribe. Come on, come on.